If you feel like your metabolism is slow, like your body just isn't burning the way it used to, I want you to shift how you think about this. Because your metabolism isn't broken, it's responding. And most people are trying to boost their metabolism without ever asking this one question: what does my body actually respond to? Because raising your metabolism isn't about forcing it. It's about giving your body the right signal based on your biology. Your metabolism isn't just about how fast you can burn calories, it's how your body uses that energy. How it converts food, regulates hormones, manages stress, and how it decides to burn or store. And here's where a lot of people are going to get stuck. They think eating less speeds things up, but for most people, it does the opposite. Because when your body doesn't get what it needs, it conserves things. That's not a dysfunction. That's survival. So if you want to raise your metabolism, you don't starve it, you signal it. There are 3 primary signals that your body listens to. One is nutrient deficiency. Are you getting what your body can actually use? Hormonal balance is 2, especially insulin and cortisol, and your nervous system state. Are you safe or are you in stress? If any of those are off, your metabolism adapts downward. So instead of asking, how do I burn more? The real question is, how do I remove what's slowing me down? And this is where blood type becomes powerful because each type responds differently to these types of signals. We're going to start with O. Type O bodies are naturally more catabolic. That means they're built to break things down and burn, but only when you give them the right input. If your type O tries to raise their metabolism by eating less or relying heavily on carbs and light meals, the system slows. They feel tired, they lose muscle tone, their metabolic system drops. But when a type O shifts to something like protein-centered meals, grass-fed meat, vegetables, and healthy fat, and it's paired with an intense strategic movement, their metabolism responds fast. Energy increases, fat burning turns on, clarity improves because you're finally speaking your body's language. Now, type A is the opposite because these bodies are more sensitive to cortisol and stress. So when they try to boost metabolism with high-intensity workouts, under eating, constant pressure, they actually slow it down because stress tells their body, hold on to my energy, so instead of burning, they store. And type A, when type A shifts to gentler movement like walking, yoga, steady training, plant-forward meals, consistent eating patterns, their system calms. Cortisol lowers, insulin stabilizes, and metabolism starts to rise naturally. Not because they push harder, but because they removed the stress signal. Type B, they're different. They're more balanced metabolically, but also more sensitive to certain food disruptions. So a B might be doing everything right, but including foods that throw off their system. And when that happens, metabolism becomes inconsistent. Up one week, down the next. But when they dial in the meals to include balanced proteins, supportive dairy if it's tolerated, like kefir, vegetables that work well for them, and remove the foods that trigger inflammation, everything starts to stabilize. Their metabolism becomes steady, energy becomes predictable, weight starts responding again. For type B, it's not about pushing harder. It's about removing what is interfering. And then we have type AB. This is where nuance matters most because type AB is a hybrid, which means their metabolism is highly responsive to both stress and food quality. So when they follow extreme plans, their body gets confused. Too much intensity, cortisol's up. Too restrictive, metabolism goes down. Too unstructured, nothing is going to be stabilized. But when a type AB creates balanced, lighter meals, moderate portions, calm, consistent routines, their metabolism starts to regulate. Not spike, not crash, regulate. And that's where real change happens. Your metabolism doesn't need more force. It needs better communication because your body is always listening to what you eat, how you move, how you live. Not only your internal inputs, but also the inputs you're getting from your external environment, including the people around you who are not adding quality to your life. And when those signals align with your biology, your metabolism doesn't need to be pushed. It naturally rises. If you're ready to stop guessing and start working with your body, comment your blood type below and I'll send you my free blood type beginner's guide and 48-hour restoration, or you can grab it at my website in my bio. And if you're ready to take it further, my 7-day and 30-day plans walk you step by step through how to raise your metabolism in a way that actually lasts.